Hi, and welcome back to 3 Minutes with the Author, a short form video series featuring author interviews and the latest in book news. I'm your host, Shail Rajan, and I'm excited to bring you these 3-minute videos where I'll interview a variety of women's fiction authors, including everyone from multi-award winning and best-selling authors to debut authors, both independently and traditionally published. This is a great opportunity to learn more about your favorite writers, discover new to you authors, and find your next favorite read. Joining me today is women's fiction author Shayla Cherry, who had a book released in November and another one coming out in January. Shayla, you've been busy. Aloha and welcome to the show. Let's jump right in. What's one thing you'd like readers to know about you and your writing style?
So I write women's fiction, which is, in this case, really focused on women starting over and creating their best lives from scratch. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I just moved to Mexico with my 6-year-old a year ago, and I've been rebuilding my life from the ground up, and my readers make that possible.
I love it. Well, tell us about your latest release.
Yeah, Big Island Sunrise takes place on the Big Island of Hawaii, and it follows the consecutive stories of 2 women who are both starting over. Emma is still reeling from the loss of her husband to the point where she doesn't know how to help her 6-year-old with his own grief. And then he inherits a piece of land on the Big Island of Hawaii, and she has to go and try and reclaim that. And at the same time, her cousin Lonnie just escaped an abusive marriage and moved home to Hawaii with her 4-year-old, and she's also getting back on her feet, and they help each other.
I love that. Building a community of women. What about your other books? Where can readers find them online?
So my books are on Amazon exclusively because they're in KU for now. So anyone who has KU can read for free. And in addition to my Big Island series, the Redwood Grove series that I co-wrote with bestselling author Christine Gael is available through KU as well.
Great. What's your favorite thing about being an author?
The freedom of it, being able to work from anywhere and tell stories for a living is just such a privilege.
I feel the same way. How do you overcome writer's block?
Usually by refilling the well. Like if I'm feeling blocked, it's probably because I need to live some more and just fill it back up again.
What's the most recent great book you've read this year?
I think that I've been writing more than reading lately, but I read Amazon Ads for Authors, and it was really, really helpful for the business side of things. On the literature side, Demon Copperhead was a good one.
I haven't read that yet. I'll have to read that. If you could have coffee with any author, who would it be?
Barbara Kingsolver.
I love her. Okay, now we're going to play a game of this or that. Just let me know which you are. Are you a plotter or a pantser?
Plotter.
Indie or traditionally published?
Indie.
Coffee or tea or both or other?
Both.
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Pen and paper or laptop?
Both.
Series or standalone?
Series.
Small town or big city?
Small town all the way.
And are you a full-time author or a part-time author?
So I am a full-time author, which includes ghostwriting. I've written about 20 books as a ghostwriter.
Wow. Okay, well, that's it for us. A huge thank you to my guest, Shayla Cherry, whose release Big Island Sunrise is now available on Amazon, and book 2 in this series called Big Island Neighbors will be available in January. Thanks, Shayla, for joining us. I'm your host, Shail Rajan. Thanks for joining us on 3 Minutes with the Author. Stay tuned for info and how to watch the latest episodes, find books by my guest, and see who else will be joining us. Thanks.